Who was one of the stars that you was like really starstruck over?
So the one I had the scene with, honestly, Corvisionay, she's like the youngest Emmy nominated actress, and I had to sing with her. But I met O'Shea Jackson, Ice Cube son, like I met so many people, and I'm like, damn. And they like people, you meet somebody, celebrities sometimes, you be like,
They
you
don't
might be
really act
kind of
like people.
starstruck. Yeah, they don't act
Right.
like people, but got on set, we chopped it up, knew everybody. And, I was there for like 2 or 3 days because this is time, we was freshly out of COVID and we still had to go get tested and stuff like that to make sure we could be on set. So we stayed in hotels or whatever.
Were they asking y'all to get the COVID shot?
Yeah, so we actually had to be vaccinated.
Dang.
So we had to
just to be on set.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I guess that, yeah, I'm about to say, I guess, hey, man, around that time, everybody was scared for their life.
Yeah, and I was really shocked they was in productions because I mean everything kind of started back up pretty smooth, and I'm like, all right, cool. Did that, was there for 2 or 3 days, and see, the only thing I kind of hate about TV, film, series, and stuff like that, we gotta wait till the next year it comes out
to say anything about it.
Yeah, like you can't even talk about it because basically you sign a contract, you do all this. So like, if I was to book something this year, excuse me, when I book something this year, when I book a couple things this year,
you gotta speak that into existence.
When I book a couple things this year,
when they start blowing your phone up, is what you should have said. When they start going crazy,
man. When I book something this year, I can't even talk about it on social media. Like, can't talk to it.
You gotta wait.
I talk to my peoples about it.
You gotta wait till it come out.
I gotta wait till it come out to say anything on social media and stuff like that. But I like that because it gives it more suspense.
For the people who don't know you, what's your name and what you do?
My name is Jamel Parker. Everybody call me TP.
TP.
Actor, IT, extraordinary content creator, all that good stuff.
This doesn't work if we don't talk about it. I'll start. That night, when your family was killed.
No.
No?
No. You said family. It wasn't my whole family.
School at Johnson Smith University, Charlotte, North Carolina.
Is that where you did acting up?
Yep.
Or you just learned, pretty much learned acting on yourself, on your own?
Yeah, I kind of grew up kind of animated as a kid anyway, so it was pretty natural. But I knew I needed to I needed a little backup. I was like, well, I need to go to school, get a little IT degree. Excuse me, computer engineering degree. You can't downplay that.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. With the way technology going now,
man, did that, and after school, we was good to go.
So you already knew, like from a young age, that you wanted to be an actor.
Yep, I always wanted to be in entertainment. I just didn't know at what point I can do that. So, everybody kind of walk out their different lives. Kids start young acting, and you might do it as a teenager. I was like, the way I grew up, I just need to have a little balance. Can't just jump in straight ahead first with me. But yeah, I got my degree. Right after that, then I got into acting classes, and the rest is history. But my first TV job in 2022, I want to say. So freshly out of COVID.
Are you tired of waiting in long lines at the barbershop? Are you tired of that kid screaming, yelling in your ear while you're trying to relax and get a cut? Are you tired of arriving at the shop and still have to wait 15 to 20, sometimes 30 minutes just to get in the chair? Well, it may be time for you to find you a private suite barber. I'm your next barber. I'm going to get you right. No more waiting, no more wasting your time. Book with me through the Cut app. That's Taj Cuts. Just search my name, Tim Jackson. So I want to go back some. So you knew at a young age that you wanted to be an actor. Did everybody else know that?
No.
So it's kind of
like a shocker to everybody.
Kind of a shocker or a secret when you told everybody?
Yeah.
All right. So how long were you? How long were you? How long do you think you was doing it, or you knew you wanted to do it before you started letting everybody know that that's the path you wanted to take?
So when I started the class was back in like 2019. I want to say I was doing it for like a whole month, like trying to get in the feel of
Oh,
it.
so you was almost an adult. You was already
Mm-hmm.
out the house before
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
anybody knew
Mm-hmm.
that you even had
I was
a
even pursuing
passion
it.
for right, a
Yeah.
passion for
Mm-hmm.
even acting.
I kind of kept it close to the chest because can't tell everybody everything.
No, that's a
You don't
fact.
want them to be like, oh, you can't do this, you can't do
No, that's
that.
a fact. That's the problem I ran into. Because back then, barbers weren't really what they are now.
Yeah.
Good job, and you need to go to school, and not even really supporting what I wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
So I already know what you mean. That was a smart move right there. So okay, fast forward to 2019. You said 2019 is when you went to school, right?
Mm-hmm.
So 2019 when you went to Johnson C. Smith.
Started in 2015 and graduated in 2019.
Okay, and you went solely for acting, or you did the IT first?
Yeah, I did computer engineering and was there. Hardest 5 years of my life, but it was worth it.
Yeah,
Got my
yeah.
degree. And right after that, I want to say a month after that, that's when I started my acting classes.
So for the young actor out there who want to get started, who want to start getting roles and start taking classes, where would you recommend them start?
Honestly, it don't hurt to ask actors you see upcoming. I mean, because me personally, I like to do my own type of research. Even if I do have questions for somebody, they might not give you the full thing. Do research, because I will tell you, Google got a lot of stuff that people don't think is true. But I would say just kind of ask. I know people hate asking, for help and stuff like that. But if it's something you want to do and it ain't hurt to ask. It don't hurt to ask. Because
Definitely
I
don't
had
hurt
to,
that.
especially in Charlotte, it's a bigger city than Durham, of course. So it was like a lot of resources I could go to. So a lot of people I had met that were in the industry already gave me some pointers. And they was like, yeah, I'll tell you what's up. Because some people, they keep it close to the chest. They don't want you to know the little sauce. But at the same
Would you
time,
would you call that gatekeeping?
yeah, of course.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
see,
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
gatekeep. Anybody that asks me something about what I do, I tell them.
Mm-hmm.
Tell them this ain't for the week. You ain't gonna hear back from nothing. You got to start literally from zero. Now you might get lucky and book some commercials, um, little short films and stuff like that. I'm still doing short films to this day, even though I've been on TV already. But
Mm-hmm.
you still got to be humble while you in this process of acting,
No, that's a fact.
because it will humble you. I mean, it's like any other job. You hear back sometimes you don't. You get work sometimes you don't, and it's up and down. Especially because we had this little writer strike in 2020 or 2021.
Oh, hey, listen, man. At this point, if y'all ain't tapped in, I don't know what to tell you. You have to go get. Matter of fact, I'm only selling it here. I'm only selling it here. You have to get your own. You got it. It's all a mind game. You have to get your own merch, man. Future Millionaire. We got. I don't spend my good time on these. Got some extra stuff in there too. Still got hoodies. Still got crew necks. What we talking about? What's 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 your what's your what's your flavor? Got some perps. Not perps, but we got some purple ones. What's your color? We got yellow, red, orange. It's really getting ridiculous out in these streets. Carolina blue. If you want to go plain with the white, what we talking about? Got the royal blue. Something in your closet, some shoes or something to go with. Look, got the classics with the white outline. I have to put this line back out. What we talking about, man? Hey, tap in. Only future millionaires. If you I'm over here stumbling over my words. Only future millionaires. If you know where you headed, if you need a daily reminder of where you headed, why not tap in? You can only get it here. You can only get it here. I ain't gonna tell y'all no more. Y'all, you gonna catch on one day, but don't wait. Don't wait. Don't wait. I might shut it down, and only the true ones can tap in. I might shut it down. Blue, black, white, Carolina blue, yellow, red, Halloween orange, purple perk. Even got a little light perk. What we talking about? What we talking about? Spent good time on these. Spent good time on these. And not good times. Spent great time on. Look, what we talking about? What we talking about? Tie dye for the summertime. Summertime. What we talking about? If you need something special made, I can special make you a design too. It's we just getting creative, doing what we always dreamed of doing. I told myself I was gonna have a shop. I told myself I was gonna have a clothing line, clothing brand, and we here now. What we talking about? We here now. Y'all tap in, man. Ain't got nothing else to say. Yeah, talk about that. So from I'm not an actor, but from the outside in, boy, them actors was going crazy, boy. Like they like, hold on now, we gotta stop something. So how was that? Like, were you on set when it happened, or were you taking a break? Did you have anything going on around that time?
So at that time, I actually didn't have nothing going on.
Okay.
So it was kind of good, but at the same time, it was bad. And I think a lot of people, like you said, outside looking in, don't realize everything stopped for the whole year.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that was actually the same year, because it might have been 2022 or 2023, whatever year it was. That's when my Swagger episode came out on Apple TV, and
And that was
it might have been 23.
2023.
Yeah,
He was on Swagger.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The day it happened is the day. Actually, I posted it on my Instagram.
Swagger gig.
Yeah,
Oh
and
dang.
I really wasn't supposed to post it because when the strike went into effect fully, you can't talk about nothing, you can't post nothing. So it was like the whole world stopped. I think it was like July 22nd or 23rd of 2023. And so it is. It's a thing called pilot season where, they're shooting different pilot series for like the start of a series or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That's from like January, really December to March up to the next year. After the strike, we seceded, they gave in to the things that we were asking for. Now it's like real slow, like in the industry. Like pilot season is not the same. Um, Everything is kind of dwindling down. The studios are kind of moving slower with the processes. It's like nothing is the same.
So let me ask you this: what's some of the things y'all were asking for as actors during this strike time? Like, what was the main reason? What was one of the main reasons y'all went on strike in the first place?
So something smaller, but now it's kind of more of an effect. We get a little bit more money for being on set for like a whole hour, a couple days, weeks,
Mm-hmm.
for a full feature film length, like an hour long. But the biggest thing was like AI. So we were battling against, being replaced by AI generated. Like, because now AI can really replace you in a movie and shit, and you can really not get no work.
So how so? Like, because I know you can. The AI has to be like an image of somebody. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, are they taking like when you saying AI taking over your job? Are they using your image,
Yeah.
or they completely making this AI generated human being and sticking them in the movies?
So they're basically using our likeness, like our image, like and
Mm.
using our content. We would have to sign an agreement. That's what they were trying to do. They were trying to get us to sign an agreement to where they could use our likeness, our content, and whatever whatever to make the movie, and just exit us out. So that's really why it was really lengthy how it was. It was like I said, it was from July 23rd, 22nd, whatever day it was, to December. And some production was still working just depending on what set it was, but nobody was really working like that. But that's why it was so long, because they kept battling every day, every week, every month to see, can y'all, if we can't make it go away completely, can y'all reduce it to the point where we don't have to do it if we don't want to?
Right.
They can't take all our money, because basically, somebody if they create an AI image of you, they really getting all the profit. You ain't getting nothing off of that.
That's a fact, because they probably can just use you one scene, and then they can just use your likeness or they can make you say some stuff that you ain't even said after that,
and make it look real good.
So that's crazy, because they saying AI is taking over everyday jobs, but who would think it would start there first? You know what I'm saying? Like, because that's not something I would think about when I heard y'all going on a strike. That was the last thing I would have thought about, is AI coming to take our job.
Like,
because
how is technology that advanced?
Exactly, because who's gonna go watch a whole movie of AI characters? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Now, I'm not saying it wouldn't be good.
Right.
But
They still gonna pull them strings and those emotions and all that, because
but at the same time,
yeah.
If us actors are out here working every day to get a job, and barely sometimes, like I said, we barely hear stuff back from anybody. We don't really hear anything back from the casting directors if they don't like us. If they might like us, but we still might not hear nothing back. So the fact we work every day at this, just like I got an audition today, a couple auditions today, you really expect
Coming up.
You really expect for us to just let AI take over it? Nah.
The more feelings you build up about the role, the more it feel realistic to you, and then that's really what manifestation is about, like getting that feeling inside your stomach before you even get to the place or the goal.
We don't hear anything back depending on what's going on, but it's always good to kind of have a little confidence in yourself. Like, oh, I'm about to book this, even if I don't book it.
No, that's a fact.
I'm about to book this.
You got to keep that excitement.
Man.
So, how did you feel when you with Swagger, your first? What would you call it? As you said, it's a TV, a TV series.
Yeah.
How many seasons or episodes was it?
So it's the Swagger has 2 seasons. On the second season with the main character.
Okay.
And it's just so crazy how I booked that, because this is when I was still staying in Charlotte before I came back down here to Durham. Didn't have no agent in it. And
so you was out there on your own trying to get this one.
And it's this thing called Actors Access, where that's where we book stuff. That's where our agents send us stuff and all that good stuff, commercials, auditions, whatever. And I was just applying on there, and I seen Swagger. Now keep in mind, I think I auditioned for Swagger 3 times prior. So I auditioned for the first season with a couple different characters.
So you telling me sometimes you auditioning for the same part over and over again?
Well,
is it the same? Is the same episode, different character?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes it's a different episode, different character. Sometimes it might be just depending on what it is. But then the second season came around, I was like, yeah, you got me right.
Right. Yes, sir.
Second season came around, and I saw keep applying.
No, that's a fact.
And I ain't got no agency or nothing. But keep in mind, I'm applying for agencies too to get, because I'm green. I ain't got nothing. I ain't got nothing on my resume. I ain't got nothing. I'm like, all right, cool. A week or 2 go by. Get assigned to my first agency, Fast Lane Talent Agency in Charlotte. Said, boom, all right. That's on a Thursday.
So you got the Swagger role while you didn't have an agency.
So basically, yeah. So I had sent an audition in. That next week, after I got signed to my talent agency, I get a call. Hey, you booked this co-star. What are you talking about? He was like, you booked Swagger.
So you had already, I'm confused. You had already put the audition in, but then you got onto an agency, and then they called you. Okay.
Like everything happened in a matter of 2 weeks. That's why I was like, oh, all right, this what I'm about to do. Because it happened so unexpectedly. And when you do these auditions and stuff, you gotta really forget about them after you do them. Because
you on to the next one, right? You don't want to be sitting there waiting for one role when you can be applying for 10.
Because when I used to do that, I used to be like, damn, am I gonna hear anything back? And then what I do too now, because I used to record a lot of videos. I'm pretty sure a lot of actors do it. They record probably like 10 or 15 videos. And you gotta go through the video and see which one you like best. I'm a good 4 or 5 takes now. Not even that, maybe 3 or 4, depending on the scene, whatever, blah 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 blah. But yeah, I booked Swagger, and then sometimes you gotta be on set fast. So I was probably on set in Virginia in a week or 2 after that, and I was like, well, damn, I like this. Got on set, met everybody. I'm a people person, so I talk to everybody. Wasn't really starstruck, but it was stars up there. Met everybody, and
Who was one of the stars that you was like, really starstruck? Those.
so the one I had the scene with, honestly, Corvisionay, she's like the youngest Emmy nominated actress, and I had a scene with her. But I met O'Shea Jackson, Ice Cube's son. Like I met so many people, and I'm like, damn. And they like people. You know, you meet somebody, celebrities sometimes. You be like,
They
you
don't
might
really
be
act
kind of
like
starstruck.
people.
Yeah, they don't
Right.
act like people. But got on set, we chopped it up, knew everybody, and I was there for like 2 or 3 days. Cause this is time, we was freshly out of COVID, and we still had to go get tested and stuff like that to make sure we can be on set. So we stayed in hotels or whatever.
Were they asking y'all to get the COVID shot?
Yeah, so we actually had to be vaccinated.
Hey.
So we had to
just to be on set.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I guess that, yeah, I'm about to say, I guess around that time, everybody was scared for their life.
Yeah, and I was really shocked they was in productions because I mean everything kind of started back up pretty smooth, and I'm like, all right, cool. Did that, was there for 2 or 3 days, and see, the only thing I kind of hate about TV, film, series, and stuff like that, we gotta wait till the next year it comes out
to say anything about it.
Yeah, like you can't even talk about it because basically you sign a contract, you do all this. So like if I was to book something this year, when I book something this year, when I book a couple things this year.
You gotta speak that into existence.
When I book a couple things this year.
When they start blowing your phone up, is what you should have said. When they start going crazy.
Man, when I book something this year, I can't even talk about it on social media. Like can't talk to it.
You gotta wait.
Talk to my peoples about it.
You gotta wait till it come out.
I gotta wait till it come out to say anything on social media and stuff like that. But I like that because it gives it more suspense. Like say if I'm in a trailer or something for something that's coming up, I can post it in. But other than that, you gotta wait. But I get it.
That's wild.
That's wild. But I think you get used to it after a while. Like damn, I gotta wait. But at the same time, you like.
But at the same time, it's like, boy, wait till they see this shit.
Man,
wait till they see this.
That's how I felt about Swagger. I'm like,
yeah.
But my thing is too, when you filming scenes, like I did like a gym scene, I was kind of like a bully.
You want me out of here? You better be ready to drag me out, because I ain't going nowhere.
It's not even worth it. Let's go, boys.
Did all that
for nothing.
When you film scenes like that shit, it take hours. So we was in that gym probably about an hour or 2, or maybe 3 hours. It was like in a high school gym because they had to get my angle, her angle, my boy angle, the background angles. But you don't never know how it's gonna come out.
Right.
You don't never know how they're gonna cut it up. And when I seen it, I was like, damn.